A ver, espérame tantito, chicos. Se está escuchando el juego. Me estoy escuchando yo. Me estoy viendo. Perfecto. Mm, espérame tantito, chicos. Muy bien. Hola, Calixto. Muchas gracias por ser directo. Te lo escucho. Muchas gracias. Llegó temprano, compañero. Creo que voy a quedar con el equipo de Mir, chicos. Hola, Piglo. Muchas gracias por ser directo. Te agradezco mucho. Muchas gracias. Un saludito. Muy bien, le subimos el volumen lo más que podemos y pues bueno, empecemos con esta misión, chicos. Hey, ¿cómo están, gente de YouTube? Aquí un nuevo directo para el canal. Hola, Yeritza, hola, señor Leo, muchas gracias por pasar directo, te lo escucho, muchas gracias. No, yo les dije que si había otra misión de Genshin Impact, yo iba a hacer la misión y que el jueves iba a pasar a hacerlo de Doors, así que si no escucharon, no es mi problema. Hola, Faltro, muchas gracias por ser directo, te lo escucho, muchas gracias. El día de hoy vamos a jugar lo que es la última visión de la 5.1 de la misión de Arconte. Ya vamos a pasar ya con lo final de esta actualización y ya después pasaremos a lo que es el evento grande. No sé cuándo salga el evento grande, no sé si a mitad de la versión o después, no, o antes, no estoy seguro, pero eso también lo vamos a transmitir. Y pues bueno, chicos, ya no atrasamos más y empezamos con estas misiones porque ya saben que estas misiones son muy largas. Pero bueno, yo dije, señor León, si usted no escuchó, pues ni modo, no es mi culpa. Debió de haberme preguntado desde el principio qué iba a hacer. Buenas.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories and discovered something huge! All with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
Oigan, ahí le empiezan a explicar todo lo que vimos en la misión pasada al final, así que...
So the captain was searching for the source
No lo
mechanism
dijiste,
to
sí,
reconstruct
verdaderamente.
the
Ayer
lines.
yo lo avisé de directo. Yo lo avisé de directo. Si ustedes no pasaron de directo o no preguntaron, pues lo siento mucho, chicos. Pero yo sí di aviso ayer. Ok, señor Río, muchas gracias por haberte pasado el directo. Te lo agradezco mucho. Muchas gracias.
If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows
Ahorita tengo que
exactly how
subir
to
el volumen
accomplish his goal. We
al
have to
Genshin,
stop him.
chicos.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a gnosis. If he activates the
Muy bien,
mechanism,
Faltro,
it's
que te
all
vaya bien.
over.
Muchas gracias por haberte
We need to
pasado. Nos vemos en
mobilize
el
our
próximo.
forces as soon as possible.
What forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Sitlali to break Auroran's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
Van a ir al frente contra Capitano, no puede ser, o sea, están locos.
I understand where I'm needed.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
Pues no todos, aquí hay gente que todavía se queda.
All right, back to the matter at hand.
Hola, Rufrune, muchas gracias por pasar directo, te lo escucho, muchas gracias. ¿Todo bien? ¿Tú cómo estás?
Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea.
Muy bien, no te preocupes, Mowika. ¿Y tú cómo estás, Rufrune? Espero que todo vaya muy bien. Pero Kinect, Siloni, la viajera y Mowika para enfrentar a Capitano no creo que sea suficiente.
The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a
Aunque
head-on
Silonen y
confrontation
Kinesis también
isn't
son
the
muy
best way to
poderosos,
solve the
Igual
issue.
con ellos sí hay una posibilidad.
That plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it.
Me alegro,
and then
Ruben, me
success
alegro.
is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
De nada, no te preocupes. No, yo me opongo a eso. Tú eres nuestra líder y ahora has perdido tu poder de arconte pyro. No es buena idea que seas tú quien luche contra
I
él.
agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure...
Entonces quiere que lo traigamos hasta la frente de la batalla.
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easy. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just
Entonces
need
de
to
destruir
destroy
los dispositivos que han estado consiguiendo. O sea, que Silonen liderará el asalto principal.
Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich. Not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
Cuenta
Understood.
conmigo.
Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice.
Una labor digna de,
You never
de
can
elogios.
trust. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Yo también haré todo lo que pueda para no tener que llegar a ese punto.
Thank you, everyone. You have my
Pero
word.
sí, o sea,
I'll
ya este
proceed
punto
with
de que me
caution.
ubique enfrente a Capitán no es la mejor idea porque ya perdió su poder divino, pues. Así que tener un enfrentamiento directo contra él no es una buena idea. A ver, espero chicos, casi no se les está escuchando, así que voy a subir. Creo que ahí se escucha un poquito mejor, chicos. Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué está allá? ¿Quién chucha es capitano? ¿Acaso es capitanazo? Al menos así le llaman en España, pero capitán es el humano más poderoso de todo Taibat, de todo el mundo, pues. Bueno, al menos de esta nación. Pero sí, es el humano más poderoso que hay. Nadie te pidió que bebieras. ¿Hay un teleporte ahí? ¿Y por qué apenas me doy dando cuenta de su existencia? Por Dios santo bendito. Capitanazo le gana. Invoca al chat épicamente. Ahí llegamos, necesito ese teleporte, chicos.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
Tal y como dijimos, a Howe y
There
yo
are only
nos
a few
encargaremos.
Fatui
¡Ay! ¿Por
stationed around
qué,
the
¿por qué tan
perimeter.
rápido?
We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Bueno, primero que nada. Ahí está acá. Pues ¿a dónde lleva eso? Solo me lleva hasta arriba para yo poder volar. Bueno, pues así tengo que hacer un largo viaje, ¿saben? Ay, no, ya llegó Gohan, ya sé, ya sé. Ay, Dios mío, Calixto, tampoco te pases. No tiene nada de malo de que Gohan esté aquí. ¡Llégale, perros! ¡Llégale!
Neutralize! You're toast!
A la torre, que la.
All right.
Ahí está.
What do you
Imagen
think, Shilonen?
confiscada.
Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
Muy bien. Espero que Chris esté bien. Ahora, ¿y ese
I
lagazo?
can see the
¿Quién sabe?
inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back.
Ayer
Things
un
are
poco
about to
sí
get
estaba,
dangerous.
pero no tanto. Igual es
All
por
right.
internet, a ver qué internet
Please,
tengo.
take care.
Pues será difícil. Muy bien. Ruinas Fuente Enigma. ¿Qué nos recomiendan? Creo que recomiendan llevarlo mejor. No saqué a Emily para nada. Ya que mi teléfono no me sale Genshin en la Play Store, veré si me lo descargo en el microondas a ver si lo aguanta XD. Es broma. Muy bien, creo que sí, a ver, Emily. No sé si es lo mejor. Pero es lo que quiero llevar. Normalmente llevaría a Kekin, pero ahorita no está en condiciones como para mandarlas a un combate tan importante. Y Emily, como está dentro de mis mejores equipos, que es una buena opción.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
Sigamos. Eso quiero saber. ¿Qué le pasa a Calixto? ¿Quién sabe? Ni yo sé qué le pasa a Calixto.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Ay, ni yo lo sé, chicos. No hay nada por allá, así que no voy a meter en combates innecesarios ahorita. Y ya me vieron.
The wind knows it. Stay focused.
Ouch.
This will brighten up the place.
Everybody stand back!
¿Para dónde? Vámonos por acá. Buena pregunta, me tiene envidia. Ya pues hagamos las paces, tremendo. Ni sé qué fue lo que empezó su discusión para empezar. No hay nada por allá. Creo que por allá es donde vine. ¡Ay, qué pedo! ¿Cómo me dio?
One with nature. Into the wind. Time to go.
Miscalculated. Can't run from death.
Muy bien. ¿El que me tiene envidia? No sé, pero la tiene. Ya, gana pases, por favor.
This spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
A ver. ¿Era necesaria esa animación? Bueno, ya no importa.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
¿Y cómo se repara esta wea? A ver. ¿Cómo se repara esto? Bueno, ahí lo averiguaremos.
Get them! Why do they never miss?
¡Ah!
One with nature. Into the wind.
A ver cómo, Han. Ilumíname. Se aceptan sugerencias, chicos.
One with nature. Falling leaves adorn my night.
Adore my night.
Hola, get them! Let's light it up!
A ver. Goku, esta vaina es potente. Ah, mira, ahí va como formando algo. Ah, mira, ahí está. A ver, vamos al aviso. Ahí. Bueno, ya lo averiguaste. Ahí está. Y nos falta este. A ver, a ver. No, ay, no puede ser. Ya lo tenía. Ah, no, no lo tenía. Ahí está. Y Carolina, tú lo que dijiste quedó en el directo. No te baneo nomás porque soy piadoso. No, no era tan difícil. No había visto lo de la imagen. Estén a Capitano y a Auroron. A Auroron. Ay, con que están aquí los cabrones. Ahí están, Capitano y Auroron. No, pues yo digo que sí vamos a tener que hacer un enfrentamiento directo contra ellos.
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over.
Oh, they're here.
Ah, algo que también recuerdo.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
Algo que también está, algo que también se nos ha olvidado es que Capitano también está debilitado. ¿Tú qué dices, Rufse? ¿No es un ban o solo una advertencia? Déjale solo la advertencia, Ojan. Yo tengo miedo de sal con pa, cara destapada, Ojan. Ay, solo
Doesn't
dar una
matter.
advertencia,
They're too
Ojan, y
late
ya.
anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off.
Aún hay tiempo.
I won't let you do this.
Ay, sí, enfréntate a todos esos.
The sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was.
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
Ya casi lo tenemos, solo debemos acercarnos desde un lado y atraer a Capitano.
Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
Silonen.
This ends now.
Ay, qué pedo. El Capitano fue quien lo paró.
Something's wrong.
Capitano ayudó a Silonen. ¿Por qué?
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
¿Quién es?
Commander.
You.
¿Quién es?
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
Ya lo pagamos, lo pagamos.
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance.
His voice is completely different. Is
¿Pero quién es?
someone inhabiting
Suena como
Aurora's mind?
Dottore, tú.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Pero ¿quién es ese tipo? Su voz me suena demasiado.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret. Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Ah, Aurora, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist?
Aurora, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe? Ask
Ya,
her
paren de
anything
discutir.
you want. We've got.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to
Ya
be
veo.
exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy? You could travel all over.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Nada, uno digo nada porque tengo hambre. Ah, ya.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my
Mira, ahí
Done
está con
spacing
Citlali.
out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... Will learning all
Ya
this
para, Wuhan.
really make
Ya,
me as strong as
detente.
you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Es el que acabas de ver
Because
con,
you're a
con la
genius,
armadura.
right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them.
Él es capitano.
It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again. No matter the...
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Silver, ¿por qué
Do
tú
what you
no?
want.
¿Por qué yo no
What
qué?
use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid.
Ah, quién
I
sabe.
try
Nunca
to
se lo he
go
visto
about my
sin
business, and
armadura.
they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way
Sí.
to go about living
No,
one's life,
al
I'd
menos es el
say.
nombre que le dio Saritza. Todavía no se sabe cuál es su nombre real.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Por su gran liderazgo y sentido de la justicia. Y aparte por el gran poder que posee.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Todavía no sabemos qué es exactamente. Diría un término neutro. No es ni bueno ni malo.
Planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No.
Hasta ahorita es un completo misterio, así que.
That's just how the. Jeez, that troublemaker's at it again. Aurora, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on.
Neutro, referencia. Vaya.
Maybe Aoife
Sí,
was just too
referencia
nice
de
to
las
tell me the
gots.
truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a
Godofredo.
miracle you're even born. Just close your eyes and wait.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior. Far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Pues One Piece es una frase también en inglés.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander.
Su nariz, ¿dónde
until
está?
the
¿Qué
end.
significa que One Piece en inglés? ¿Una parte o
this
una
isn't
pieza?
right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron!
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
Vamos, era luz. Todos se fueron como las papas latinoamericanas. Déjame ir por los. ¿Qué? Pues, si todavía hay 6 personas en vivo. ¿De qué hablas? Ya recuperó la conciencia.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Hay un Silly ahí.
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
No haberlo hecho no podría haber apagado el mecanismo.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it?
Sir, ¿viste Deadpool y Wolverine? No, no lo vi.
I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero, and no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
Tiene un nombre. Ay, no digas que es un héroe elegido. Mira, él es uno de los elegidos.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation.
A mí no me gusta Deadpool.
Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed.
Y es arquero.
But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember
Nunca me llamó la
your
atención
name.
Deadpool.
Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
Ya solo nos falta un héroe.
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Nos vemos, Gohan. Que tengas buena noche. Muchas gracias por haberte pasado directo. Nos vemos.
With your recognition, we now have the fifth hero of this era.
Ya tiene el poder noctámbulo él también.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further.
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Esa será la señora de la noche.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls.
Igual está cenando,
Due to
Gohan.
my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will.
So, was that
¿Ves?
what
Aquí
caused
está
all his strange
presente
behavior
Ruflunes.
earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul. However, this soul does not hail from that land, or the Night Kingdom.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you
Provechito,
instead?
Rufluner.
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with aid, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved
los Seelies!
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels.
Pues ya vimos de dónde proceden los Seelies.
So the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. Just as I did, you need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me...
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
Ay Dios, que se está poniendo la discusión.
That dire yet, has it?
¿Por qué ver la situación actual con tanto pesimismo?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland, were all lost to the Abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
Ay Dios, esto se está poniendo muy bueno.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Ay, Dios, la diferencia de tamaño es grande.
Can I say something?
A
I
ver,
once
di.
carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your
Ya
mind.
veo.
Even
Ustedes
if
tienen que
you
aprender
fail,
bien.
you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands. Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be
Hay 4
special.
personas que reponer, pero
Even
como
now,
te digo
you
muchas
stand
veces.
before me, dazzling like the sun.
Pero como te digo varias veces, reponer, hay gente que ve el directo, pero prefiere no comentar, chicos. O sea, solo prefiere ver la narración o todo eso, la historia. No, hay veces que prefiero, o las reacciones en cierto punto.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, traveler.
Lo único que quiero es ganar, ¿tú no?
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my
Bien,
command.
pues ahora tenemos a Capitán a nuestro lado.
Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
Contar con Capitán es lo mejor que pudimos haber hecho.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation.
Hay unas cosas que me gustaría preguntar a la señora de la noche.
Guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
Oye, ¿qué quieres preguntar, Hermin? Dime, ¿qué quieres preguntar? Pues, ¿qué es lo que quiere preguntar? Yo ni siquiera sé qué es lo que quiere preguntar. A ver, señora de la noche.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge.
Mira, aquí está sobre el telar del destino. Háblame del poder de los
They
cielos.
do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the 7. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade,
Ya veo.
which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few. Please don't tell anyone I used that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions.
¿Sabes algo sobre el telar del destino?
I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating. Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option against the Abyss.
O sea, Lumin tiene ese poder, el telar del destino, pero no sabe cómo usarlo.
And you should be rewarded for your
¿Qué puedes contarme sobre el poder elemental y el abismo?
Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy. To develop a power to better counter the
El poder
abyss.
elemental nació de
Have you heard
Natlan.
of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston. You come to me with many questions.
¿Qué hay de mi nombre antiguo?
Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Sabía que Gohan seguiría aquí.
What? Did I say something wrong? You come to me with many questions.
No tengo más preguntas. ¿No puedo usar esas series de casualidad? No, no puedo trepar. Yo seguir aquí, estás loco. Salir. Buenas. Oye, nunca nos habíamos aliado tanto con unos fatuis, ¿eh? ¿Será que no son malos realmente? ¿Quién sabe? Por supuesto que me fui, güey. Créeme, 100% real. Antes volviste.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
La unión hace la fuerza.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely try to avoid it if we can.
Será lo que se pueda, pero es difícil, ya que están enfrentando a un enemigo colosal.
How did you know what it
Afortunadamente, como dije antes, el capitano ahora está en nuestro lado.
I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the masters of the Nightwind.
Entonces él aprendió lo del noctámbulo con el tiempo.
Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate. And in his final moments,
Hola Mario, muchas gracias por
told me
pasarte
the
directo,
secret
te
of the
agradezco mucho,
Gnosis.
muchas gracias.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse
A
of
Daislev casi no
immortality,
le ha pasado.
the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainslev? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
¡Ay, conoce a
Yeah, a
Daislev!
bunch of times.
No mames, que conoce a Daislev.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the prince. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own.
Entonces no quisiste pelear conmigo porque conocías a mi hermano.
Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the prince saw me now, I doubt he would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable
Cuando los dos estaban en la cúspide de su poder.
Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to
Y es
go
que
all
todavía
out.
ya no luchó con todo su poder.
All that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your
Ninguno
full
luchó con
strength?
todo.
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost.
Hablando de la Gnosis, le contarás la verdad a la emperatriz del hielo.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders.
Entonces Aritza no es tan mala como
That's why our
pensé.
methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right. What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
ocurrirá algo relacionado con los
We
cielos.
will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles.
Entonces, el verdadero arconte padre, el más fuerte de todos.
Is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. Like I said before, when a human ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power. With one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
Ya veo.
Sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so...
When you put it that way, my mom feels even more exhausted. All right, let's head back.
Vamos. Esto se está poniendo muy bueno, chicos. Y aquí ahora la animación del combate contra el abismo en el que apareció en el tráiler. No puedo esperar. No me pueden hacer esperar, chicos. Ay, Dios, yo estoy desesperado. Sal de la cámara de la asamblería.
That hurts.
Cachina, Molani. No te muevas, la herida que aún no se agarra. ¡Ah! ¿Por qué?
It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Ya voy.
Something wrong, traveler?
Cada vez tengo un peor presentimiento. De verdad podemos permitirnos esperar al último héroe. ¿No hay una manera de bajar por acá? ¡Hey, Knich!
Kanich, you made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Nos vemos. Jaja, fue comida. Estos alemanes invasoras tienen suerte de que alguien ordenara un alto fuego. De lo contrario. Ay, voy a quitar eso. Gracias por preocuparse. Sin embargo, la situación no es tan buena como la pinta Gao. Los hombres de capitán no eran soldados de élite, así que nos costó derrotarlos. Estábamos preparados para retirarnos en cualquier momento, pero ahora el Arconte Padre y el capitán están trabajando juntos. Desde luego no es el resultado que esperaba.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
Bueno, al menos el plan del Arconte ha avanzado otro paso más, eso es lo que importa. De verdad, muchas gracias por su ayuda. Por eso no significa que podamos relajarnos. De hecho, estamos a punto de marcharme. Está a punto de marcharme con Sibu. Los retoños arboledos necesitan mensajeros.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Ja, Kenichito, ¿de verdad crees que puedes irte sin consultarlo antes conmigo? El todo por eso, señor de los dragones. Kujul, ajao. ¿A dónde crees que vas? Ni modo. Vámonos.
Auroron.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense.
Está
not to you,
celosa
that's
porque
what
no es la
I
heroína.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
Ay, quiero llorar.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
Ay, Dios, chicos.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my act. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just...
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of
Y
my
volvemos
tricks.
con la presumida.
Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will. And not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe
Vaya.
you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your
Ay,
legs.
Dios.
And I meant...
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you? Alright. Make me an offer.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time?
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll
Ay,
be
Dios, esa
watching.
mujer.
We'll see if I change
No
my
cambia
mind.
nunca.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon.
Hello.
Están hablando las cosas con tu nieto.
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Disculpa.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
No fue nada, pero ten más cuidado de ahora en adelante.
I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
Sounds great. We'll be there.
Muy bien, sigamos, compañeros. A ver, ¿qué falta? ¿Qué falta? Aquí falta algo más. ¿Por qué tantas cosas? No tengo ni la menor idea, chicos. A ver, ¿a quién tenemos acá? Silonen. Let's go, Silonen.
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not well-made weapons, and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Parece que Shilonen tiene un alto nivel de calidad para sus armas.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can't handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
Muy bien, parece que Shilonen está bien, chicos. Y ahora vamos por acá. Nos tenemos que regresar acá. Vimos a Kachina, a Moalani, a Kinich, a Shilonen, a Ororon, a Citlali, a Mawika, Capitano. ¿Quién falta? No falta nadie, ¿verdad? Creo que no falta nadie. Hop. Espero que la animación no me vaya lagueado. Tú quiero disfrutarla bien. Objetivos opcionales. Ah, pues es lo único que me queda. Ah, y ahora están haciendo aquí como Star Rail, de que hay objetivos opcionales, en el que tienes que hablar con los demás y todo eso. Antes del Genshin era obligatorio, parece que ahora los tienen opcional.
We should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
Descansemos. Ya hice todo lo que tenía que hacer, así que...
You ready?
A ver.
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
Uy, ahora voy a estar en la perspectiva de esas dos.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than...
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. She's not from Natland, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Mawika must hold her in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving?
Mm-hmm.
Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her a debt. But that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom.
Es más complicado de lo que pensé.
But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes?
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
Vaya.
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war again?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a descender.
Así que ella sabe que es una descendida.
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of Death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of Death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur.
Entonces se necesitará sacrificar a
Fate
Malika.
may be able to influence the timing, but that is...
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this.
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment.
El momento crucial está llegando, chicos.
Determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the Traveler's experiences in this land.
Vaya.
With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire. And the Traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
Vale, pues ya pueden forjar el nombre de la viajera. Lo más probable es que la veamos en la 5.3 porque recuerden que la 5.2 no vamos a tener visión importante. O al menos es lo que dijeron los desarrolladores en el livestream de la 5.0.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside. Forget it. Let's go check it out.
De seguro están pasando problemas, deja llorar.
Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see!
Crónica del perinigraje.
Whoa, it's the two of us! And a sun in the middle! Oh, and that must be...
Kachina.
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift.
No hay que llevar a ningún precio, ¿verdad?
Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
Exactly. Just
Hola
take
Eric,
it.
muchas gracias por pasar directo, te agradezco mucho, muchas gracias.
If you say so.
Me parece que están aquí malas noticias, el realismo nos ataca de nuevo. Hay muchísimos monstruos por todas partes, necesitamos gente ya.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Vamos a ello, chicos. ¿Para dónde vamos? Probablemente aquí ya vayamos a la zona donde se va a formar la batalla principal, chicos. Falta un montón. Unirse al combate. Pues desde hace rato ya no están hablando, compañero. Creo que Runner sigue aquí, si quieres puedes platicar con él. Runner, ¿sigues aquí? Ah, chinga, estoy dentro de un dominio.
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those two locations.
Ay, espero
This
que te
other one
recuperes
is
pronto,
too
Eric.
dangerous. I'll handle it myself.
Rezaré para que te
Remaining
recuperes
locations
pronto.
are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of
Sí,
Natlan.
cierto, XD.
Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Could this also be some kind of omen? If things continue like this...
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only one hero
Es lo más
short.
probable.
I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity and its final chance.
You're saying we just have to hold out for as long as we can?
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our warriors have already left to rescue them, but they'll need reinforcements.
¿De qué me acuerdo? Pues déjanoslo a nosotros, podemos ir de inmediato.
Alright. Shilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lolly, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind. As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too far from the stadium.
Understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air
Muy
balloon
bien,
to take
van.
you where you're needed. Messengers from the
Yo te
Scions of
veré
the
dónde y
Canopy are
cuándo, no sé,
traveling
solo
all
sé que
around
pronto yo
Natlan.
te encontraré.
Update them
Otra
once
vez
you've
con
completed
eso.
your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right, no time to lose. Let's.
Vamos. Tengan cuidado. No te preocupes, cachina.
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you?
Por supuesto,
Thank
no hay
you.
ningún problema.
The hot air balloon is over there.
Ay, mira, muchas gracias por el transporte y todo. Rescata a la terrorista. Aquí se muestran todas las ubicaciones que necesitan refuerzos. ¡Ostras! Ajustes de equipo. Xiao, it's your turn.
You called?
You called.
I trust you have packed ample foodstuffs.
Casi no he tenido tiempo, compañero. Casi no he tenido tiempo para hacer muchas cosas. He estado muchísimo en los proyectos. Creo que me acuerdo de haber visto uno, pero no me acuerdo cuál era. Pero sí he estado demasiado ocupado, así que pido disculpas. Apenas puedo lidiar con los directos, compañero. Tiene el arma que necesita. 3411 ataque. Ataque, ataque. Ataque y ataque. Vale. Y el Xiao. Ok, con su set. Vale. 72 y 173. Furina, 1339, 273, 85 y Vener con lo suyo. Ok, todo está bien. Vámonos. Vamos.
And you're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also
¿Dónde
saves
mandas
us a
algún
lot of
meme?
energy.
Te los mando a ver si te llegan a ti. Sí, digo que me llegan, pero es que, compañero, como te digo, no he tenido casi tiempo para hacer algunas cosas. Apenas tengo tiempo para relajarme con los directos. Así que pido disculpas por no haber visto todavía tus memes, pero sí, créeme que estoy muy cansado por la universidad.
There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
Vamos, apúrense. ¿Es acá? Que empiece el show.
They must be trapped. Let's go help.
Ah, demonios. Puedes bajarnos ya.
Reinforcements, thank goodness.
Tranquilo, ya llegamos nosotros. Habla con los guerreros.
Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave.
At least we got here in time. You all should get going.
I know, but it's not that easy. A lot of people were hurt in the battle just now. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
No puede ser.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of...
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back at the stadium?
It's them! Over here!
Mira, llegaron más personas.
We came to help, but looks like you don't need it. Nice.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas need help?
Here, take a look at the latest battle report. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan to pass along. If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, Feel free to ask them about the latest battle situation.
Ya me sirve.
Thanks! Now where should we go next?
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up. Choose where you want to go and we'll take the rest.
Muy bien.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though. These supplies are really important.
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue efforts on Arik.
But if we stay here too long, the monsters might come back.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you decide.
Lo mejor sería débil, estable, número de monstruos actuales. ¡1140! 140. Muertes 125, incidentes resueltos 1. No puede ser.
Traveler.
Los veo los memes porque me dieron un buen de risa. Muy bien.
When she heard about the attacks in the wilderness, she rushed. I'm worried. She's not a fighter, and I can't leave to check on her.
Of course, we've got...
Thank you. Oh, that makes it easy.
A ver.
Do you get
Es normal tener miedo.
normal? You mean I'm not being a coward?
Not at all. You're here, aren't you? Ready to fight even despite your fear. That's
Oh, yeah. You're right. Thanks, you two.
Tranquilo, todo irá bien. Ganaremos esta guerra, compañero. Misiones de tareas completadas. Consulta mapa. Muy bien. Ok, parece que ahí no hay ningún problema. Perfecto. Vamos para acá. Ah, sí, aquí estoy. Vámonos. ¿Todo bien, compañeros? ¿Allá abajo?
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Ya casi llegamos, espérenos.
Hey, Kanich just ran past.
Sí, mira, ahí está
Busy
Kenich.
delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt.
Hola, Kenich. Buena suerte, compañero. Dios, esto está poniendo muy turbio. Ah, ya casi llegamos, chicos. Rápido, baja.
This is it. Looks like the battle is in progress. Let's go help them.
No se preocupe, compañero. Yo me encargo.
How much longer are these things gonna keep coming?
We're reaching the breaking point!
Ahí está. Ya me encargo, compañeros.
Oh, thank you so much. You came just in time.
Mira de reírse.
What's going on? Were other places hit?
Yeah, seems like it.
The Pyro Archon told us to be ready to evacuate. She warned us something like this could happen.
You got here just in time. But what should we do about the wounded?
The wounded?
This area was hit bad. We're housing the wounded in this house for now, but we're short on medicine. We don't know what to do next. We're sitting ducks if we stay here, but we can't just leave them behind.
Thank goodness you're here, though. You saved us all.
Llévenos a los retoños arboredos ahora que pueden.
You're right. The monsters are gone, so should be safe for now. Some of my men can escort them.
That will take time, though. And some of the wounded can't walk. They might...
Don't worry. Once we escort the first group, I'll call for reinforcements.
Let's help
Muy
them
bien.
out here for now. Then we can head to the next area. Oh, there's a messenger over there. Don't forget, we can get the latest intel from them.
Muy bien. Dios mío, en serio, esto sí está actuando como una situación de guerra, Vale, hay alguien aquí que necesita apoyo. A ver. ¿Todo está
Thanks for
bien?
your help. I've updated the intel on this area. Hang in there, you two.
Muy bien, mucha suerte.
Yeah! Scatter!
Quick, over here. Follow me.
Look,
No puede ser.
surrounded!
¡Pero déjenme ir! ¡Déjenme ir! ¡Pobrecitos! ¿Y dónde está la Nemo? Este es la Nemo. Ah, es que como tiene color púrpura. Aquí tenemos. ¿Está bien?
Thank you. They really came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was close. Thank you for coming all this way to help us, Doctor.
Just doing my part.
Doctor? Wait, do you know Tapos?
He's my
Sí, ayer me vicié con un juego
Why? Did something happen to him?
de Spider-Man que se llama Spider-Fighter 3. Se ve que es un juego así de los chavos, pero entre más lo juegas más chido y entre con los fatalistas habilidades y los personajes. Nice, qué pro.
No, he's fine. He's just worried about you. He asked us to tell you to seek shelter.
How about this? I'll write to him and promise to team up with the next group of warriors I come across.
Sounds good. I'm sure he'll be relieved you're okay.
Thank you for passing along his message.
Muy bien. A ver, necesito pedir información. Kinit no está lejos. Él nos podría dar información, pero el problema es que no sé si puedo ir para allá. A ver. A ver. Fatalities que diga. Ok. Acá está Capitano. Me está enfrentando todo eso. ¡Qué pro! Hay unos saurios que están peleando. Incluso ahí está Mawika también. Mawika también fue al combate. Vamos a pasarnos cerca de ella porque ella es la que más necesita ayuda. Capitano está en un estado en el que sí se puede defender solo, chicos. Así que hay que concentrar nuestro apoyo en Mawika. No se preocupen, ya llegué. Takes are here. Ayúdenme. No te ves. ¿Para dónde? Vamos. Purina, 4 espectadores y 0 comenta uno yo. Es que hay algunos, como les digo, hay algunos que prefieren estar viendo nomás el directo que estar comentando, chicos. Destruyan esa wea. Ya está.
Thank you for coming. We finally have time to catch our breath.
¿Cómo están las cosas en los vástagos del eco?
Fairly stable for now. We've stationed ourselves here to act as a buffer.
What about the monsters that suddenly appeared?
Based on my experience, the monsters are attracted to two things. The presence of living beings and combat. That's why we set up our front line of defense so far from the tribe. The civilians are more isolated from combat that way. Ah, the messenger's here.
Ya llegó el mensajero, nice.
Perfect! We were just waiting for the latest battle report.
We'll stay here and continue to guard the tribe.
Muy bien.
There's so much that needs
Confío
to
en
be done
ustedes.
after that last battle. But we're short on manpower. If you're not in a hurry to leave, would you be willing to help out?
No pasa nada.
Decision for
Estaremos aquí para ayudar.
Ah, by the way, I think I know where some monsters might be. If you've got some time, I'd appreciate the backup.
De acuerdo.
All right, let's...
Vamos. Chicos, estamos en guerra, así que tenemos que hacer todo lo posible por ayudar. Descansen los saurios y todo.
Yeah, skyward.
Déjamelo a mí.
Yeah, scatter. Skyward.
Vamos con todo.
Stray cloud converge.
Ray Cloud confirm.
Worthless. Useless.
Yeah, scatter. Skyward.
I'm going in.
Vamos con todo.
Yeah, skyward. Make way for the
Disappear.
Tanks are here.
Worthless. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Useless.
Yeah, scatter. Skyward.
Strike a pose.
Vamos. ¿Cuánto falta? ¿Verdad que con todo, con todo, con todo? Bueno, al menos logramos eliminar a todos los monstruos, ¿sabes? Sí, estoy bien a gustito, ¿no, dragoncito? ¿Podrías ayudarme?
Thanks to you, we managed to clear out the threats in the surrounding area.
Let's go, chicos. Regresemos.
Yeah, scatter. Skyward.
Here's the current situation. People from all over Natlan are trying to make their way to the stadium, but they're being targeted by the Abyss. If you have the strength, they could really use some help.
Muy bien. Entonces tenemos que ir a echar una mano allá. Hay Fatuis ayudando por acá. Cachina también ayudando por acá. Lo de Cachina es simple, gracias, afortunadamente. Más Fatuis enfrentando por acá. Aquí unos soldados normales. Capitano está afuera. Está afuera. Capitano se está enfrentando lo peor él solo. Ok, todo bien por acá. Mahuica creo que debió haber regresado a la arena Sacrofuego. Vamos, chicos, tenemos que regresarnos.
Wow, there are so many people here.
Muy bien, voy a hacer un cambio de equipo, chicos, para pelear más táctico. A ver, ajuste de equipo. Estos guerreros ya lucharon lo suficiente. Vale, Neuli, te toca con tu equipo.
The pleasure is all mine.
The pleasure is all mine. Jean, aquí estás.
We may leave at any time.
Sure.
Sure.
Guess that means the situation isn't getting any better. Well, we'll just have to keep fighting.
Déjenselo a mí.
The tides beckon. Silence.
Ay, ahora salió otra de esas cosas. Déjame atacar. Ustedes tranquilos y yo nervioso.
Stabilize.
Strike a pose. I swear by
Let the mighty be humbled.
A ver.
Settle down.
Listo, ya está. Misión cumplida, chicos. Kinich.
Oh, Kinich, you're back!
Como ya terminé mi trabajo de mensajero, decidí venir a ver cómo están las cosas, pero si ya están ustedes aquí, no creo que se me necesite. Cuanto más seamos, mejor.
Yeah, it really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so dangerous out there. Just when we think everything's under control, another thing... Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... What if things get even worse?
No hay que pensar eso, Paimon. Ejem, qué pregunta tan estúpida. Sabes perfectamente la respuesta a esa pregunta. Solo tienes miedo de afrontarla, como la escoria de brucha que eres.
Okay, that's enough out of you!
Entonces, es posible que esta sea una de las pocas veces que no puedo refutar lo que dice Hao. Es verdad, las cosas no van a ir a mejor. Sin embargo, el lado bueno es que ya hemos salvado a muchos civiles y garantizado su seguridad. Los retoños arboreos van a realizar una segunda ronda de patrullas por toda la nación. Siempre y cuando no dividamos las fuerzas, no habrá por qué temer al abismo. No sirve de nada tener miedo. Aunque las incesantes oleadas de monstruos te hagan temblar, no hay más remedio que luchar. ¿Dónde está Mawika? Fue con unos guerreros de ahorita a una mina a salvar a unos vástagos del eco que se habían quedado atrapados, pero ella volvió. El magma hace muy peligrosa esa zona y ahora encima han aparecido monstruos sin su poder. Sin su poder no es más que una portadora de visión normal y corriente. Mentiría si dijera que no estoy preocupado por ella. Otra vez diciendo tonterías, como siempre. Deja de preocuparte y mira los resultados. Sigue siendo la guerrera más fuerte de todos. Ciber, felicidades, has llegado a los 777. Muchas gracias, Seri. Muchas gracias. En serio, se agradece mucho esto. Esperamos muy pronto llegar a los 1000. ¿Creen que antes de que salga el año, lleguemos a los 1000 suscriptores, chicos? Esperemos que sí.
Yeah, she always seems so confident. Plus, she told us you can only become the Archon by proving your strength.
Sí, es cierto. Pueden cargarse casi ella sola de los lugares más peligrosos. Y eso nos ahorra bastante de personal. Bueno, basta, ya basta. Estoy harta de tanta palabrería. Descansen o váyanse de una vez. Un descanso estaría bien. No seremos de gran ayuda si estamos agotados. Aunque nos cansemos, no queramos perder el tiempo. Lo espero igual. Muchas gracias, Eric. Es la corrosión del abismo. Parece que solo va en aumento. Me cago en todo.
I managed to accept my fear, but I still want to ask you one last thing.
Claro que sí.
That's what I'm hoping for too.
Bien, aquí están. ¿Cómo están?
Oh, it's you two.
Hey, you made it back!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back safely before rushing out again.
Plus, we managed to deliver the medical supplies to the stadium.
Cuando quieran. Faltan los objetivos. Descansar un poco. Descansemos un poquito. La situación sigue sin mejorar, miren. Parece que esta zona no es segura, pero tampoco podemos confiar en el puente que va hasta la arena. Es un portal del abismo. Esos abortadores han muerto, eso no acaba nunca. Eso no es bueno, tenemos que encargarnos de él y rápido. Kinich, presa de tu fuerza. Dejen el resto, Negulit. Sanctified. Quítense. No voy a se acaba de aparecer otro. La cantidad de tesoros parece una cara dando un beso así. Vaya. Vámonos. Vamos con todo. No puedes, quiero hacer los dragones. Silence. No se preocupen, todo está bien. Todavía es muy pronto para rendirlos. The Time Taker. Los 7 son los ojos y el 3 es la boca. Así es. Oye, no había puesto a pensar en eso. Otro más. No se preocupen, todavía tenemos tiempo.
Okay. Lockdown.
Hay que matar esa cosa lo más rápido posible. Take him down. Ay, Dios mío, las cosas solo parecen empeorar, en serio. ¡Ay, no puede ser! El fuego sagrado, no. Y aparecen enemigos demasiado fuertes. No puede ser, son demasiados. Bien, capitano. Con capitano esto va a ser un poco más sencillo. Orolon. Los Fatuis llegaron a ayudar muy bien,
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
Tenemos que apresurarnos, chicos. Ahí está el Arconte Pyro. La Genosis. Enseñarles quién manda, Mawika. La encarnación del miedo y la destrucción. Ese oscuro pozo de caridad va a devorarlos a todos, por fin. Wow. ¿Será esa la fuente del poder de la misma? De ella emergió una enorme cantidad de poder. De acuerdo.
The fact that Deadpan Kanich is this nervous just goes to show how serious this really is. Oh, let's go. The disaster's really happening.
Vamos, chicos. Número de monstruos actuales 1910, muertes 347, incidentes resueltos 5. Tenemos que seguir ayudando. Ok, así está la situación por el momento. Hay lugares en los que todavía no ha habido nada. Walani también está batallando muchísimo. Vamos a la siguiente zona, chicos. Con Eurit, eso no va a ser preocupante. ¡No, los saurios! ¡Hijos de su madre! Van a pagar por lo que hicieron.
Bow your head.
¿Quién necesita más?
Solidify.
Les daré su merecido. Ese es el principal. Ustedes se cargan de este, yo me cargo de este.
Stabilize.
Strike a pop.
Bow your head.
Ahí está. Dextrin, game over.
Over here! Come on! Quick! Hey! Wake up! And you! Wake up!
They're all dead.
¿Por qué los saurios? ¿Por qué los saurios? Dios mío santo, ¿por qué? Tan lindos que son los saurios, ¿por qué se mete con ellos? Lucharon con todo lo que tenían, chicos. No, los saurios.
Oh no! Were we too late?
We were on our way to the stadium with our saurians when that dark entity emerged in the sky. Seconds later, they fought till the end to protect us. And now...
Perdón, chicos, pero... O sea, sé que es un juego, pero en costa de los saurios sí me afecta demasiado.
Right. You need to get to the stadium.
I guess. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Truly I am. May the Wyab watch over your souls.
Lucharon
Now...
valientemente. Paimon. Eso no es ningún desastre. Esto es la guerra.
Paimon knows it's just...
Tienes razón, Domin, chicos. Esto es la guerra.
sunk in yet. But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium. With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there. If not, we'll just have to play things by ear.
No es momento para llorar, chicos. Debemos evitar todas las muertes posibles. Lo hicieron muy bien, chicos. ¿Cómo está la situación?
Need the latest battle report? We don't have too much information but as I understand, the folks at the Scions of the Canopy Outpost, if you're free, please head there immediately.
Sí, lo sé, bro. Yo me enojo porque me mata un bote en Blast Strike. Sí, pero es que los saurios, les tengo tantos cariños. 481, ya casi agarramos la cifra de 500 muertes. Dios mío santo, tenemos que actuar más pronto. Dios mío santo, y todavía fueras. Los lugares con esas zonas ya no hay más, o sea, misión completada. Kachina sigue ahí intentando, Kainich también, hay algunos que siguen tratando de pelear. Bueno, hay que apurarnos, chicos, no podemos retrasarnos más. No, es que, ay Dios mío santo, casi llegamos a las 500 muertes. Las personas están luchando, los saurios, las personas están luchando con todo lo que tienen. Ya llegué, no se preocupen. Déjenlo a las personas. ¡No! ¡Más saurios muertos, por favor! ¡No! ¡Ya no más! ¡Quítense! ¡Váyanse el demonio! Ese es el de este principal. Atácalo con todo. Wind, hear me. En cuanto termine la misión. Atácalo con todo. Personas, saurios, no puede ser, es que atacaron de la nada.
It's you. You came. After you left,
Después de
some
que
of them
ustedes se fueron,
started
agarraron
evacuating the
los civiles.
civilians, while the rest stayed behind to keep guard, but they're all dead. I'm the only survivor.
Chicos, no puede ser, están muriendo y muriendo. No paran de morir. Chicos, esto la verdad sí me pone muy deprimido. Dale, tú puedes lograrlo. Vamos, compañeros. Tenemos que salvar a todos los que podamos. Todos dieron su vida lo más que pudieron.
The last few civilians holed up in...
Hang in there. We'll think of something. There's gotta be a way out of this.
Like what? None of the civilians have any combat experience. The monsters are gone for now, right? Get back inside! It's too dangerous out here.
I know it's dangerous. That's what. Same.
Huh?
Can you spare some equipment for us? I've never been.
Todos van a luchar con todo lo que tienen,
I'm
chicos.
young and I can hold a weapon. That's gotta count for something.
Ay, Dios mío.
And I used to fight in the pilgrimage when I was a younger man. Admittedly, I never made it very, but if you hand me a spear, I think the old muscle...
There are others willing to join us as well. I persuaded them to fight. We can't let the blood spilled by our... We can't watch on as our heroes lose heart. And we can't let them fight alone.
De momento estamos en guerra, compañero. Ahorita no podemos... No
We don't have much
eso.
equipment left. Okay, take these. With a few extra fighters, we should just about be able to hold our own. It'll be a slow advance, but... Everyone who's fighting, be prepared to follow my orders to the letter.
Yes, sir!
Got it.
Take our hot air balloon. You can
Esta
use it to get
misión
to
es de
the
las más
stadium.
épicas, turbias y épicas que he jugado.
No need.
Por favor, sección, no spoilees, por favor. Yo me lo estoy haciendo. Chicos, les juro por Dios que estuve, ya estoy a punto de llorar, O sea, esto en serio está muy deprimente.
Okay, well, try going that way. That's the route we came from, and there weren't too many monsters.
Thank you, both. You've been a huge help. I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms. But if their sacrifice means anything...
We're not going down without a fight.
Ten cuidado.
Thanks. We will. Now, go. There are...
Yo sí lloré, XD. A ver, ¿dónde más podemos ir? Ahí hay emergencia. Vamos rápido, chicos. Bueno, no tanto, pero sí algo. Es que no manches, o sea... no eres humano si no te deprime esto. No eres humano si no te deprime esto. Sí dan ganas de llorar. No puede ser, hasta Patuis, hasta siento lástima por ellos, porque ellos también están haciendo lo posible por salvar. Ya no quiero ver morir a más. Quítense ya.
No, nobody here. The latest
Llegamos
intel says the
tarde.
children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over.
Tenemos que seguir. Descansen en paz, compañeros. Lo hicieron muy bien.
These warriors are struggling. Quick,
Tenemos que
look down
apurarlos,
there.
por favor. Quizás hay... Sí, aquí todavía hay supervivientes. Rápido, rápido. Todavía hay supervivientes. Alíjense.
Barbados, guide us.
Vengan a por mí y dejen a los civiles.
Bow your head.
Váyanse al demonio. Quédense atrás de mí. No se las jueguen tanto.
Be sanctified. Silence.
¿Dónde está el de este? Atáquenlo con todo, chicos. ¡Ay, perdón! Por accidente lo empujé. Ay, Dios mío, James sí puede empujar a los CPUs.
This is the second time you've had to come to our
Afortunadamente aquí todos están
I'm a
bien.
little ashamed. Thanks to your efforts last time, we managed to fend off the abyss here, even after whatever that was appeared in the sky.
Lo bueno que llegamos a
But
tiempo,
at this
chicos.
point, I think we're gonna have to cut our losses.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick together. Best to regroup somewhere else.
Vayan, chicos.
All right, time to evacuate. There's a volunteer unit here too. So first I need to ask them what they want to do next. For anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines, the Children of Echo's front is the closest to here. Those are the options. We're abandoning this base, and you're free to stay with the group or leave. As of this moment, the Children of Echoes are reasonably well defended, so please, weigh the risks and consider your family's safety. Now then, anyone who wishes to keep fighting, show me how serious you are. Did I not make myself clear?
But if Natlan is destroyed, will there still be a home for us to return?
If anyone wants a future, it's on them to go out there and grab it. Period. No one wants to be that person who sat back and hoped.
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan.
For Natlan.
You heard them. This means we'll all be going to support the Children of Echo's garrison.
Great! Well, you all seem in good spirits, so that's encouraging. But still, please be careful.
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
¿Qué es eso?
Shoot! That creepy abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking substance again!
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard, their defenses have been substantially weakened by...
Then let's head over and check on them!
Vamos, no hay tiempo que perder. Morani, espero que estén bien. Lo siento, pero me despido, panas. Muy bien, compañero. Muchas gracias por haberte pasado. Nos vemos a la próxima. Vale, Neurit, que es momento de que descanses. Pasamos al siguiente equipo, chicos. Ya pegaron Xiao, Neurit. Y ahora sigue nada más y nada menos que mi mejor equipo. Tengo que ponerme a cambiar de equipo. Arlequino, es tu turno. Me muestra por qué eres mi mejor.
May knowledge guide you. You want me?
A ver, a ver. Vamos este. Y ya tiene todo su conjunto, ya tiene el arma. Necesito mejorar otra espada de sacrificio, chicos. Vale, con este basta, ni modo, es con lo que tenemos.
Body and mind.
What the? Paimon can't believe it!
No puede ser, otra vez llegamos tarde, chicos, no puede ser otra vez. Yo me tiene hasta la pica.
Just two darts stronger, attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters! The next wave will be here soon! We need to get out of here! Let's check the area for survivors and hurry!
A ver qué pasa aquí.
There's just one battle report left and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous This is the first report we've had in ages, which means... But there's nothing we can do about that. Our even if we don't find any survivors, maybe that strange substance over...
Tenemos que apurarnos, chicos. Actividad del aviso nefasta. No puedes... 2100 muertes, 2007 muertes, chicos. 2007 muertes. Caóticas, actividad del abismo nefasta. Rápido, no hay tiempo que perder. Solo nos queda seguir y seguir y seguir. No puede ser. ¿Por qué me está poniendo de ahora el globo? Por favor, no. ¿Por qué ahora me está poniendo el globo? Significa que algo malo va a pasar. Lo siento, Requino, pero hay que curarnos a todos. Tengo que quitarte el pacto de vida. ¡No! Esa refería con turbia. Mitad de la casi muere en esa guerra. Sí, ya me estoy dando cuenta de que están muriendo todos. Están muriendo todos. No puede ser. Necesito que te tocó curar de esta manera. Necesitamos que estés a tu 100%. Y aún con Capitano, esta cosa se complicó mucho. O sea, Capitano. Incluso para él fue imposible llevar algo de esta magnitud. Quizás si estuviera, si Skulumina estuviera, sería epiquísimo, tú. No puede ser. Aquí también. Espero que los demás estén bien, en serio, Ya tomaron todo el lugar.
Traveler, this war's getting too much for Paimon to take.
No temas, Paimon. Vamos a ganar.
Okay, let's do this.
Finalmente llegamos.
Oh, thank goodness, those people are still standing.
Hay gente luchando todavía. Entonces hay que probarlos. Arlequino, apresúrate. Ya vengo a ayudar.
No, my sword. Witness the power of Hola.
Váyanse al infierno.
Move out! You've got to get out of here!
Rápido. Hay un bebé.
Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one's seen anything like it before. It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something. Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream of abyss monsters.
At this point, retreat looks like our best option.
Un bebé y una niña.
We're fighting a
Qué
losing
feo, en
battle
serio,
here.
que estén viviendo
The
esto.
stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred
Y
flame
un re-
is, which
y un
seems to be the
ciudadano.
one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The Pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we still have hope.
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing you've been supporting the fight all over the map. We got enough people to hold our own here. And it's high time you took a break.
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Traveler, you must be exhausted. What do you think?
Hay algo que aún me preocupa. Si esa cosa negra no se destruye, los vástagos celestes podrían estar en peligro.
Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd better go warn them. It's your decision. If you want to set up...
Vamos. Espero que las personas de acá estén bien. Voy a ir eliminando todas las criaturas que me encuentre. Ah, no puedo. Esto es algo que no puedo hacer. Bueno, aquí siguen peleando con todo lo que tienen. ¡Cachina! ¡Silonen! ¡Aquí estoy!
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
Nosotras también lo hemos visto.
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, she and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group before...
Entendido, a ellos también les hace falta gente, así que voy ya.
Stay safe, Kachina.
Cuídate.
Come on, let's get this done.
Claro que sí, vamos. Con Silonen esto será más fácil.
Let's light it up.
No, con ella. No, no es que nada más que hacer esto. Quédate. Aunque pierda pacto de vida, lo recupero fácil. Podemos... No puede ser. Ay, es que me quedé muy quieto. No me podía mover. A ver de quién nos revive. Vale, siento que...
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Overruled. The show begins. No, my sword.
Ahí está. Todavía quedan más ahí abajo. Arlequino está en la mierda, casi. Bueno, casi nada, está en la mierda.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Teamwork is true. Rain cutter.
rain outlines your fate.
A ver, tenemos que destruir esta cosa para que no puedan invocar más. Si destruimos esa cosa, me la volvieron a matar, hijos de su puta madre. Oh, 30 segundos tengo que esperarme. Creo que la mejor opción aquí es Neuro, chicos. O cualquier persona que tenga un healer muy agresivo en mis equipos. En este caso sería Shinobu, que con los equipos dentro. O con Arlequín. No, Arlequín no funciona tanto.
Yeah, this is I appreciate your help. How are things out there?
Fatal.
Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black. Mawika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and despair an abyss invasion would bring.
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing it head-on.
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day. And maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dreams. But as long as there's even a sliver of hope, I am not gonna give up.
Yo tampoco.
We should catch up with the group. Let's go.
No nos rendiremos, chicos. Cubren a ese arlequino, por favor. Espero que estén bien. Aquí están. Gracias a Dios. Aquí estamos, llegamos. Ay, cuánto me alegro de que estén bien. Kinis vino hace poco con una mala noticia. Esas cosas indestructibles del abismo cayeron en el territorio de cada una de las tribus. No solo en los vástagos del eco, sino incluso en la lejana comunidad de la ferocidad. El lugar más afectado es la tribu Plumaflora. Al parecer todo está hecho un desastre.
Isn't that Chaska's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi home to rest for a while.
Kinit se fue a la arena sin siquiera recuperar el aliento. Se fue a la arena. Dijo que iba a intentar unir a más gente para que los ayudaran,
But
pero...
how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There is no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. And with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there, too. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment. It means I can actually...
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair.
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say.
Hay que ir a la tribu Plumaflora.
Paimon sure is getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, Paimon's going too.
Necesitamos que salvar a quien podamos hasta que el Arconte Pyro lleve a cabo su plan.
Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. Flower.
Pero ustedes dos ya están casi al límite.
If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit, that time is now. Wait, over there.
No puede ser.
Chaska and Koichi.
Chaska.
Traveler, over here. Hurry.
Yo me encargo. ¡Ay, cómo me pegó! Pero déjame pasar, culero. Ahora sí, ya te la vas a ver conmigo.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Déjamelo a mí.
Transfixed.
Muy contento, tú no. ¿Está todo bien? Choicho. El cargador. Ay, no puede ser que chucho. No. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está el cargador? Conector. No encuentro mi conector. Está junto a mi cable en el... ¡Ah, ahí está! Ahí está, gracias. ¡Ay, calambre! ¡Calambre, calambre! ¡Ah! Ay, Dios mío, qué feo se está poniendo esto.
Las edades.
¿Dónde?
Las edades.
Sí. ¿Podremos salir de estos vivos, chicos?
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Le ayudaré.
Please, save her.
Tiene demasiado. Ay, por favor dime que estás bien.
How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Koichi! Koichi!
Chaska, I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh? Thinking I could fix you when...
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest. And
I was always nagging you to slow down. I just didn't want anything to happen to you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize I never really understood what it's like for you. The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
no, absolutely not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Do you hear me? All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm so sorry, Koichi. I never meant to...
It's okay, Chaska. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. I get it now. So, you keep forging ahead, sis. Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukusaur in the sky. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
No, ella no. Chicos.
Koichi! Koichi!
Tanto cariño que le habíamos agarrado a ese personaje, chicos.
Koichi?
Espera un momento, chicos. ¿Qué le pasa a Chaska?
Chaska?
Ella tiene poder del abismo.
What happened?
Necesito un momento a solas.
What was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second later, it disappeared.
Chaska logró controlarla.
Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back
Es lo que
control.
Chuichu siempre quiso.
If only we were faster. Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you. We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before... Wait. What's happening to Chaska?
La última heroína.
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain, and maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer.
Ayudas a Chaska a llevar a Chuchu a la arena.
Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice.
Time for this.
Sale de poner fin a esta guerra. Presente en la arena para ser testigo de la reunión de los héroes. Es hora de acabar esto de una maldita vez, chicos.
Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
En el pasado de la leña, en el presente de las llamas, la vida continúa. Déjeme leer, por favor. Responderemos ante el fuego por todo lo que hemos hecho.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
Ha regresado, chicos. Y más fuerte que nunca.
In the name of the Pyro Archon Hola, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
Así es.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
Para honrar a todos aquellos que dieron su vida por Natlan. ¡Vamos!
We'll come with you.
Paimon, traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly, how are you feeling now? Any better?
Not really. But now is not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of VUCA, I have to rise above it.
Así se
The
habla.
conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger, and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
Seguro que sí.
Alright, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're...
Tumor del abismo. Vamos, chicos. Ya no hay momento para flaquear.
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
Let the wind lead.
Vamos con lo mejor de lo mejor, chicos. El equipo que sé perfectamente que es imposible que muera.
Stabilize.
Wind, hear me.
The tides beckon.
For Natlan!
Por Natlan. Por más que intente golpearme no me harán nada.
Strike a pose.
Be sanctified.
Whoa, what the? Aerial support from Awika? Look how
Eso
powerful
parece.
she is now. It's borderline unfair.
Hay que aprovechar todo lo que pueda como hueca.
Solidify.
A ver.
Settle down.
Gracias, Mowika.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Aléjense de esas personas.
Bow your head.
Use my power to destroy the Abyss tumors.
Got it. Thanks for the backup. Shower me with praise.
Settle down.
Con eso terminamos esto. Vamos a la siguiente. Soy de la senda espiritual. Nos vemos, compañeros.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head.
Sorry, Mulan. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool.
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Escoria miserable del abismo.
It's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Como osas, insolente.
Done.
Thank you, Malika.
Qué épico se ve esto, en serio, chicos. Gracias por tu ayuda, compañero. Demonios, no traigo ningún pyro. Ah, voy con...
Alright, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
¿Qué crees ustedes de eso? Dejen a las personas en paz.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Vámonos. Listo. Tenemos que seguir avanzando, chicos. Tenemos que seguir avanzando. ¿Por dónde ahora? Bien hecho, compañeros. Vámonos.
Kachina, over here. I'll send you up. It'll be quicker.
Wow, esto es más que... Esto es como una senda espiritual. Me toca por girador.
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Ah, con que Citlali también.
Ron, leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit. It's too dangerous.
Hup. Gracias, compañero. Perfecto.
Hey, you're back.
Compañeros, siguen vivos. Eso hay que celebrarlo. Olvídense de las criaturas. Nadie se queda atrás, chicos. $4,787 bajó. Bien, ya está bajando más las muertes. Y la cantidad de criaturas estaba disminuyendo muchísimo.
The children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
Voy a encargar ese temor del aviso.
We crushed it! Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just dealt with it.
Already? But you were just at the stadium!
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
Así es.
Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away. Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Veresa. She says they're safe now.
Pues parece que ya están todas las zonas a salvo y que el abismo se está debilitando.
Yeah, their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now that we have the Ode of Resurrection on our side.
Momento, el abismo está mandando un grupo considerablemente grande a la arena. Seguramente se ha dado cuenta que su mayor obstáculo es la Oda de la Resurrección y quieren acabar con el fuego sagrado.
We ain't gonna let them get away with that. Friends, let's gather at the stadium.
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take them out.
Vamos.
We need someone to guard the main entrance.
Yo me encargaré.
This is the final battle!
No se preocupen.
Strike a pop! Barbados!
Por Northland.
Silence!
Traigan a todos los que quieran, no va a servir de nada.
Settle down.
Ten cuidado, compañero, te queda muy poquita vida. No se regresen tanto. Hay algunos de ustedes que están débiles. This is order.
Solidify.
Strike a pop!
Vengan aquí.
Settle down.
Guardianes de esta forma, ok. Interesante. Gracias, Mahuica.
Bow your head.
El falso cielo. Así que finalmente fue revelado un falso cielo. Congratulations. Fue increíble. Mis aplausos, chicos. Fue una hermosa misión, en serio. Ay, Dios mío, me voy a poner a llorar otra vez, chicos. Dios mío. Oye, ver, te la rifaste, cabrón. Te la rifaste, pero bien cabrón. No sé cuánto voy a estar aplaudiendo, chicos.
We are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we emerge victorious from another crisis to declare. Our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom.
Sí, y lo que para muchos que probablemente no se dieron cuenta, ya finalmente vimos lo del falso cielo. Y creo que muchos de ustedes ya podrían teorizar de dónde proviene esta energía, chicos.
But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Oh, man. Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will—
It's kind of a shame that we can't join in with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory. Tonight, we should celebrate to our heart's content.
Ajá, y te recuerda, Section, ¿te recuerda ese aura? Porque ese aura no es la primera vez que lo hemos visto, compañero. No es la primera vez que lo hemos visto. Ya lo hemos visto al principio de toda esta historia.
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the abyss are
Ya sé,
wiped
mañana cuando nos
out, I
reunamos
intend to give them the
vamos a
grand
armarnos
funeral
unas
they deserve.
teorías tan épicas. Así que vete preparando con tus teorías tan fumadas.
An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need, and that is the captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your
Gracias,
victory.
capitano. O sea, sí, pero pensé que lo vas en Candia, pero se ve que todo está en Tebat, que tiene ese cielo destruido así bien apocalíptico. Pues ya nos estamos acercando al final del capítulo de Tebat. Sabrá Dios que nos vamos a encontrar más.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor.
Habla con Mawika. Pero vamos a hablar con todos.
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost.
Jeje, ¿qué va? Solo cumplía con mi deber.
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster now.
Lo que sí me pregunto es por qué cuando se destruyó se veía como glitchado, como si fuera la Matrix o no sé qué sé. Yo sé, aquí creo que ya tengo un poco de teoría de por qué se veía así. Probablemente cierto ser que nos encontramos al principio, que tenía una energía, un aura muy similar a lo que vimos ahí, esté ocultando la verdad. Porque no sé si te acuerdes, porque al principio esa diosa lo que hizo fue absorbernos y llevarnos a un lugar muy raro. Y después, qué raro que de la nada despertemos en Teyvat, ¿no? Bueno, el hermano te despertó cerca de Canria, pero que el otro hermano despertara en Teyvat. ¿No se te hace una coincidencia muy grande? Yo por mi parte no creo que sea una coincidencia.
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Ah, sí, es una lástima que la de resurrección no pudiera salvar a algunas personas.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for Natlan.
Hicieron todo muy bien, chicos. Capitano con Ororon. Capitán, me gustaría hablar un poquito
I
contigo.
must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the prince. The similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me
Así
you
es.
wanted to win.
No sabemos quién está provocando todo esto.
I hope you will see him soon.
Gracias.
Hey, Auroron! How are the Masters of the Night with...
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one.
Definitivamente, la única que ha sido capaz de romper el cielo falso, la única que ha sido capaz de atravesar las barreras.
I'm sure there'll be
Nadie
some
más ha sido
patching
capaz
up
de
to
hacer
do,
eso.
though. That's a job for the young folks.
Y cualquiera que, y para los Raiden
Should
Mains,
probably head back so I can
aguántense.
pitch in.
Que sea una Raiden y que sea una waifu, no significa que tenga que ser la mejor. Mahueca es definitivamente el ser más poderoso de Teyvat.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and,
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental and...
Oh, right. Okay.
Falta hablar con Kinich, Ahau y Yansan. Hola, Gohan. Vaya por Dios. Qué suerte eres, Kinichito. No sé ni cómo sigues vivo. Ahora mismo tengo humor para aguantarte, así que deja de ser tan frívolo.
Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you...
Los humanos se vuelven arrogantes cuando ganan. De no ser por mí, el todopoderoso señor de los dragones, Kuhur Ahau, ahora mismo no quedarían ni sus cenizas. Toma como recompensa, aquí tienes un puñado de uvas. ¿Qué te crees que soy? ¿Un loro? ¿Cómo están las cosas que en los retiros arboreos y la comunidad de la felicidad? Es que literal hasta la propia hueca nos dice que de manera indirecta todos los halcones... Así es, así es. Gohan, no hagas nada. Gohan, no es nada. Lo censuró. Aunque con las personas que se han presentado voluntarias por ser mensajeras, supongo que no será
The
para
Collective
tanto.
of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. But it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear. All's well that ends well.
Oye, estas uvas no están tan malas. Vamos, esclavo, dame otro puñado. ¿Qué pedo? De acuerdo, Lorito. Mahuica.
Well,
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you...
I guess I am. You know, when I just... If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
Make it a large?
Al menos esto nos permitirá descansar un poco.
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition, namely my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge...
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch.
Como se muera Mahuica en la siguiente versión me mato. Pero, Joseph, tranquilo, porque no va a ser la siguiente versión. Va a ser en la 5.3. Porque en la siguiente versión no vamos a tener nada interesante. En la siguiente versión no va a haber misión de Arconte.
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was likewise the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name bearers only.
Pero de momento no habrá más guerras de los peregrinos, ¿verdad?
Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, we've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought... Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
No puedo quedarme de brazos cruzados ante un problema.
You know, it's that mindset that distinguishes the heroes in every story. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, but I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speak. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict.
¿Sigue hablando o voy a descansar? Busca Mahuika en la cámara de asamblería. ¿Cuánto dura esta misión? Que ya llevo 3 horas. No manches, ya son las 11 de la noche. Mañana tengo clases. Citlali.
Hey, traveler, Paimon. There you are. Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly. What's up? Listen up. I have something really important to tell you.
Si le cuenta sus preocupaciones sobre la muerte de Mahuika.
What? Are you serious?
Mahuika morirá.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but okay, good. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of defying the rules... Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our chances to help.
Got it. Mum's the word.
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now, since I've come all this way...
ya te has emborrachado otra vez.
Go easy, though.
Don't worry, I said a drink. That means just one.
No, déjame en paz.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get... I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of...
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made this The science of the canopy raise him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
Ay, qué pedo, estoy moviendo la Wicca. Ah, creo que la visión pasada también lo hicimos. Bueno, en la antepasada.
I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but if you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won. It's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you and your turn.
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll...
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient name could beat Mollypo in our tribe? Unless... Surely you don't mean Kyonko?
That was fantastic. Can't believe I beat you in a wrestling. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your personality.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly, I'm just overthinking things. Come on. One more round.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
Ok, Gohan, que tengas buenas noches. Gracias por haberte pasado varias veces a directo. Buenas noches, compañero.
Look at the sky. It's getting brighter at last.
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss. And it will, as their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach...
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please as you might think.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name?
Recibí un obsequio por parte de la señora de la noche.
I'm surprised she was willing to help you, and by extension, me. I'm very grateful to her.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
Porque quiere que una ella la batalla final.
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by abyssal energy. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, I want to break the cycle and free it. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help.
¿Ya funciona bien la Oda de la
Not
Resurrección?
completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Entonces puedo luchar junto a ti sin preocuparme.
Whoa. Aren't we forgetting something here? What about Paimon?
Tú no puedes ir, Paimon.
What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me?
No lo sé, pero no hay otra alternativa.
Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but we'll give Paimon some time and she'll do it.
I greatly. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions.
Preguntas que le puedo hacer, Saldra. O Wicca.
As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
¿Qué hay de Capitano?
We have a temporary alliance, but I can tell that saving Natlan is not.
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who wants to avoid another Conria.
I wouldn't worry too much. Based on all the interactions we've had with him and knowing more about his background, I have a lot of respect for him. Now, as I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. Their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natlan since, and so... Even though we will never meet again, I think that gives another layer of meaning to the phrase "no one fights alone." As I've said, if you have any other questions,
Que puedes
please
juntarme en el
ask
cielo
away.
falso y sus extraños fragmentos.
False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and what... However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have ever been observed in any... My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret.
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
Así es.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the math, meanwhile, we can look into it at our own pace. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask
¿Cómo
away.
están las cosas después de la
The
guerra?
work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking to join the effort. The healing process, on the other hand, that's a bigger obstacle to overcome. As the sun rises once more and we rediscover the... As I've said, if you have any other questions...
No tengo más preguntas.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time...
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death.
How do you know this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long...
Natlan still has a final battle to fight. And I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls. And a hope for Natlan's future.
¿Qué piensas hacer, capitano? El arcoiris destinado a arder. Bueno, chicos, pues hasta aquí llegará el directo del día de hoy. Espero como siempre les haya gustado mucho. Cada vez nos acercamos más a lo que es este gran final. Ya vimos por primera vez lo que es el cielo falso. Y pues bueno, chicos, ya pronto se armarán las teorías. No dudo en que los canales de teorías van a tardar, no van a tardar nada en hacerlas. Y luego, chicos, pues hasta aquí llegará el directo el día de hoy. Espero que como siempre les haya gustado muchísimo. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron dentro del directo. En serio les agradezco mucho. Espero que como siempre les haya gustado. Y no olviden dejar su like, suscribirse y compartirlo con sus amigos. Y nos vemos hasta la próxima, chicos. Nos vemos.